A lot of people think that I come on social media, and I do waste time on social media my own self. But so one thing about me, and I guess because I'm a Leo, is that I try to use social media, which is why I make so many videos over the years because I know it'll be monetized and it might never know become a business. A lot of people understand that why I do this is because I do want to become famous. I do want to become a actor, model, singer, and also want to have my own business. I'm tired of working for people who are shitty folks, okay, especially in Texas. No matter what color they are, what race they are. They love their employment. We're allowed to do abusive things to people for the love of money, okay? Let's call it and pleasure. So a lot of people think that since I consume or saw all this information about the entertainment industry. Since that's, I mean, let me tell you the reason why I love to find out about the entertainment industry since I was a kid. There have always been an industry that I wanted to be in. Even before the Weinstein situation and Corey Feldman situation, which I didn't know about, and I'm glad to know in case my child, if I don't become famous, my children, or I get married to whoever, where she is, my future wife, my child to be very safeguard on my kids, okay? But I wanted to be in it because I knew as a child that you are successful at the things that you love to do. You're not successful at things you do not like to do. And a lot of people don't know that. Of course, you had the Michael Jacksons who were forced, okay, to be, to be, successful in the entertainment when he didn't want to and was beaten and abused. But many people are natural. That's why you can tell that some people were not happy in that there was someone else's dream. This was my dream because I knew that one day that all these jobs that I worked, and I know I had more than 15 jobs, okay, over the years, because I have to, when you get older and wiser, and I'm almost 40, it wasn't for me. And I look back at one of the, I think I've got the Asian man who's a billionaire now. I forgot his name. I listened to. He's from China, and I was this video, and I've got I go back and look at his video and find out what his name. I think is Johnny something, John something, whatever name. Um, he's from China, and he said that he was rejected so many times for a job. And if you go on my Twitter, I did say I love that video like hearts. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about what he said. Because I was doing 2007 and in 2011, I worked temporary, but I was rejected from regular jobs, which led me to be on welfare after I left my grandmother's house because she wasn't on welfare. And I did not want to be. I'm one of the people who wanted to use the system. I wanted to use the system for when I need it, not when I want to live on it. Okay, I mean, living in public housing sucks. Living on welfare sucks. And so when I heard this video, I saw. So I understand why you're bringing this up. I've been looking at videos about how to be successful, how to be a millionaire, besides social media about the drama with Nene and Mariah and all that stuff. I started as I get older and wiser, and I embrace my age. I just let you know I am 38 years old. Okay, I know I look young, but I'm a 79 baby. Okay, so but I don't want to dwell on the Rock, Tyrese, okay, Trump, racism. I want to monetize that. Okay, so that's why I make YouTube videos. I want to later on to become a talk show host. Things you love to do, you have to make money out of it. So I notice that people, especially our younger people out there, especially millennials, and I sometimes trash talk to millennials because it is not always their fault. It's their parents who my age and somehow older who did not let them be adults when they turned to be adult or try to groom up to be adults. Prepare them to be adult when they're turning 18 so they be responsible. Because it happened to me at Generation X 30 years, 20 years ago, excuse me. The truth of the matter is, the social media that we use so much, we need to start using it for money. Instead of wasting time, and seeing the gossip, whether it be from Trina and Section A, Lottie, all the, stuff, and, we need to start to use it for money. And I think that young people, if you're watching, if you don't like living at home and you're 18 and older, you started making twerking videos and rap videos and acting a fool, okay, rock video, whatever. Try to find businesses that deal with social media. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change my mentality, my behavior. Yes, I do have a job. I don't work every day. It's event security, but I chose security as a plan B because also I want to get in because I love being in charge because I am a Leo. I love being a leader. I also think about becoming a police officer if I do not become famous or either work in law enforcement or work in law because as with one particular video about Meek Mill, they don't mean to bring up Love Latino, we had issues. She says it's not meant of us. Do you understand? And I have told people back in the day I'm not going, that's a white person job. I remember hearing it from people of African saying many of us are part Caucasian, we're not even full blown black. That's a whole other subject, and then besides the American. But if you want the justice system change, you gotta join it so it can benefit for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't live in Nigeria and Kenya and all those African countries that you don't even want to claim to be having, okay? And many of us are a part of it as well. Then I have multiracial background. But a lot of y'all, that's we learn your lesson. When you learn ignorant, you live ignorant, you suffer ignorant. Okay, and I realize I said because even Hosea 4:6 says, the Bible said knowledge is power. It's telling you that people suffer of a lack of knowledge. A lot of us are learning in the Trump situation. And if you are, I have my record clean, but if you are an ex-felon, you can't find a job, and you're on social media, you know they got jobs on social media you can work in, don't have to do criminal background checks, you know that, right? Okay, you gotta find ways, instead of complaining about something, find ways to solve the problem. And that's what I've been doing. It's it's tiring, yelling, arguing. And I'm bipolar. Recently, I remember I had, I even had hair breaking out because of stress, okay? And I never forget when I worked at the bar doing a haunted house the second time this year for Halloween. The back of here, remember I said about the Win Wings VO? Hold on, y'all. What did he pay for? Hold on. Just check. Okay. So, remember I said about the Win Wins VO? So, that's why. Crazy. Anyway, so the truth of the matter is, you have to use your passion instead of waste time in your passion. Use it to make money, okay? Read books, okay? Many of us go to FedEx. I have books and CDs from FedEx I bought so I can learn, so I can be. So I remember, we gotta worry about our kids, grandkids. Don't live for yourself. Even if you live with your parents, you want to stay in the family, pro-family oriented, okay? Then try to make money for them too, A lot of us need to stop. We get so much in drama, and like I said, I'm getting old. And I have to worry, do I want to live longer? Do I want to die? Do I want to take my life? If I don't want to take my life and go to hell, which I had suicide because of the things I went through. Instead of that, do something productive. Even when I was watching the Tyrese video, his videos, let me say videos, the Asian man, I forgot his name, who's a billionaire, about how to be successful. You know I tweeted at Tyrese? Yes, I did. Okay? Because how the hell you got all this alcohol? I should be out here crying. Okay? But I started to change my thinking. And I started to also pray about the things that I need to do. No more procrastination. And I realized that sometimes it's not to put the blame, but it is to blame on other people because when I was trying to do things, it was older people who didn't want me to be successful, Let's call it like it is. They say, don't, you trying to tell me advice to keep me where I at, then you're not trying to be successful. Shut up, okay? People who didn't want me to succeed when we be their expectation was telling me to slow down, don't worry about it, and you might go, all this little doggone stun blocking advices. These are burdensome advices, okay? But you have to reject those people because when they leave the world, where you gonna be at? That's what I look at. They don't care about the future. They don't care about your future. They should be building your future with you, not going against it. Okay, that's what I looked at, and I remember I got started procrastinating because I felt that when I was trying to pull myself out of the bootstrap, that it wasn't to be done. What the use doing this mess? Maybe I should fall back. Maybe I should not work. But over the years, when I did that, listen to them dumb people older than me and my age, who purposely did not want me to call it, well, actually, a lot of words, they want to be successful and independent at one thing because they didn't want to be controlled by. I'm never no controlled by them anymore. They they start to take a turn. There were times, and I was not purposely late for work in the past, but I would take my time and forget about the time, and when I value time. And that's one thing in successful person, you have to value time. Be persistent, be prompt, and I had to change my whole demeanor because I don't want to be that person. And one thing that I love to talk about race a lot, everybody say, let me see why. There were times when I was trying to be on time for work and I was late. And I never forget coming into Macy's angry because I was mad. I never get the Uber driver, white Uber driver I had paid, and he took the wrong damn way. I went off, and I don't care if he was old. And I felt that it was bigoted on his behalf because he was seeing someone trying to be successful so he could make a little argument, such an argument. And the real reason why I said that is because I don't like to be stereotyped in a nasty way. The Lazy Richard, I saw the Lazy Richard, the Steph characters on YouTube, and I did not want to be like that. Where the point is to CP time, like the Hillary Clinton and the New York mayor was joking, which I give a side eye to both of those two. You know, he married to a sister. So I don't want to be that person. And people who try to tell you in your circle, because I heard this, folks, we always gonna be that way. It's always in their way because they don't try to find no changes. They mad, they always in drama, they always bitter, always angry, always mad, always angry. I don't want to be that person. Let me tell you, and I look at them and they're gonna call you all type of, and I'm gonna race up in here, call all type of sellouts, but they the sellout. They doing is everything what Master told them to do. Stay in your oppressed place and do not progress. And the biggest way to get revenge, instead of doing all the dirt, and I had to learn this the hard way, is to be successful. Is to make them cry out their river. They looking for you, and it's not just those the car at the barrels, the coons, those are coons. You have other people outside the community who don't want you to be successful either. It's weird that when I go on YouTube, on Facebook, and there's a thug, and I'm I'm a multiracial person. I'm African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, and American. Those who are watching this video, okay, I'm tired of repeating it, but it's to educate. So you get tired of me mentioning that to y'all, my family background, please. This is not a channel for you because I blocked someone when I talking about Whitney Houston situation. Had blocked their hell for coming on my channel. I spent too much time about myself. If you don't like my video, please get off the doggone video. Please, I didn't ask for your behind to come on the video scene. This is my video channel. It's my stat. It's my lion's den, and I am a Leo, and I run that. Okay. All right. Point is, make your own YouTube video about the Whitney Houston situation. Anyway, so point is, so the reason I'm telling you is that the reason I never get, and since I am part Spanish, part Hispanic, because relates to Spain, I'm not from Latin America, my family treated them come there, and I know of. There was talking about that too. I was doing my research last year. When I was in El Paso, people was trying to tell me stay at home, not take care of the family. The family was drama already. Why would I take care of family who do not treat me with respect and want me to kiss their butt, but I get treated like crap and they don't want to acknowledge it is. So, and this also causes me to not even progress as an adult. And I look back at this, and if I ever see a brother being a thug, and they say they want to get a job, they on welfare, I'm gonna call their ass out because they led to that scandal that I'm in right now. So anybody let you know, as a 38-year-old, I learned to separate toxic people of all colors. Let me say this again. Separate yourself, including if it's mom and dad, from all colors who are toxic. If they love you so much, it wouldn't be toxic to you or your dream and your success and your plans. They only love you to be in their mess and controlling you in their mess. That's what they love. They don't love you unconditional. They don't know what love conditional. If they don't, they think they do. They don't show it. You had to separate yourself from people who do not want you to be successful, because when they ask, like cuss up here, it's not here. How the hell are you gonna survive? Depending on them and their stupid advice. They don't care about you. They try to throw a Bible verse. And I'm cussing. Go ahead and read Second Peter chapter 1, 20 and 21. That personal channel's prophecy into a scripture. Okay, be on your guard. Okay, it tells you in the 3rd chapter of 2 Peter. Okay, 15, 17. Those people twist the scripture trying to control your life because examine their life. Do they live by the word? I ain't talking about the interpretation that's wrong. I'm talking about the correct. Do it? Thank you. And how they treat you ain't no godly matter. So you don't they like the snake in the garden, in their snake, they're deceptive. Stop hanging with people, including so-called family members, because they ain't truly in love with the blood. Think about when it comes to them. They love to preach that mess to you, but do they live by that term, that phrase? No, by treating you like crap or trying to stay in crap and blame you for the cause. They cause. They don't want orchestrating it. They don't want causing it. Stop hanging with people who do not want you to be successful. Start valuing your time. Okay? Start valuing your time, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. People are shocked by the church shooting here in Texas. I'm not shocked because I know my history. Y'all, I know my history. They used to do it to our churches. Bomb churches and everything else. Whether you're a Protestant or a Catholic or whatever. They used to do that back in the day. So, it was black churches. So, what's new? Okay? It gets on my nerves anytime it happens to white people. The world comes to end. Dang. Or I guess someone should have said the world comes to end when all that slavery and stuff was going on. You know, only God knows that answer. No human knows that answer. Can y'all please stay in a human place? So the truth of the matter is, y'all, we about to name this title social media. Many of us waste time. But I've been watching videos trying to get away from the drama. Trying to get away from people who don't progress and don't want me to be productive in society. Or in my life, period. Forget society, my life, okay? Trying to find a way, because I'm tired of being sick and tired. And you got to find an answer to the problem. I left a job, even though I had two one time. Had left a job working at the FEMA Teletech, all that drama that was going through. Well, because of the money. Oh, the money was good. But unlike the victims of Harvey Weinstein and Terry Crews, ain't no money all that going through that drama, okay? It's called integrity. Integrity is more important than money sometimes. And you be yelled at and talked in the kind of way like it was when I was a little kid, to the point I wanted to commit suicide. It was not for me. So instead of doing that, I left. And the sister who was doing the angel mom was going to tell me was successful. I want to tell her in the face, you not God. Tell me what my success is. I get tired of people who want to orchestrate abuse, tell you what's going to happen. Like they're Lord. They're not. They're the snake in the grass. They're a devil. But guess what? I started reading books. You know, I'm glad I went through that situation, because it woke my behind up and told me, Zach, stop wasting time on social media. And stop listening to people who don't want you to be successful. Change your mindset. Stop procrastinating on your dream. You're getting old, Mr. Zach. And I started that because I like to look at things. I'm more visual than when it comes to, person. So I have books here, and I should have been reading. I'd probably be successful right now if I picked them books up and read. So I said, let me go look at videos about how to be successful. I look at Les Brown. That brother, damn. Woo! That brother, I love listening to his stuff. Now, I start subscribing on YouTube to successful people, how to be a billionaire, and all that stuff, because that's my dream. And I see one thing, I did look at my horoscope. Now, no. I didn't read a horoscope as in the sign telling the official on the God. I'm talking about the sign that I am. One thing I embrace that as a Leo, it does say, which I do live by, we love attention, which I make a lot of YouTube videos. We're leaders. And yes, that's why they can't, that's why they hate me, people. That's why a lot of folks reject me on job, even though they don't know me, because they can feel the spirit, keyword, that I'm not going to take SIT from them. I'm going to do my job, but you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. They're looking for wimps. Good luck being a wimp for a paycheck. But I'm going to be the leader who will make my own paycheck. So, and that's why, and I tell people who are African, since I am part Hispanic, Spanish, Creole, you get mad about Jose and Maria making a little wage position. I'm sorry to say this. But our folks who are African American, even if they do have white or Spanish origin in this country, if they're from Louisiana, besides French, or they married some Mexican person, they went outside, and married, they happen to. And here in Texas, we had black folks marrying Mexicans, back in the day. Y'all know your history. They don't talk that in school. Imagine Puerto Rico and some Cuban. Even Samuel David Jr.'s dad married a Cuban woman who lived in Puerto Rico. Yeah, Samuel just part Hispanic too. Okay, never know who you are these days because white man lie about white racist man with that one drop trash. Well, we about to tell my people, stop worrying about those jobs. If it's pickaninny and your mama, slave type jobs, low paying jobs. Martin Luther King fought for us for something better. And if anybody tells you that segregation was good, they need to be put on the plantation and tried to misinterpret burning house. At least when he walked in the burning house, he was trying to take the fire out. That's why they tried to kill him, and they did, okay? Because he take the fire out, so it's up to us to be the 5 women and 5 men to burn the burning house and take that flame out and take control of the house. See, y'all don't think that way. Y'all think that old slave mentality. That's a messed up integration besides what happened, how they tried to do. But your mentality, thinking like a Jim Crow slave when you free. Not embracing the freedom. Not taking advantage of the freedom that God gave you after all that trouble. Okay? So, that's why I embrace freedom. Y'all love misery and stay in your place. I don't hang with slaves. I'm like Fred Douglass. Okay? So, when the reason I brought this up, because this Latino dude, I never forget who was racist, with some black DNA from Mexico besides Spanish native, talking about he pure Aztec. The Spanish woman who claimed her Afro mestizo background, she Mexican, she called his ass out, said, excuse me, it was last year or this year. She said, that's the one who was on inbox me, calling me gay. Yeah, that dude. But you want to inbox me, of all people. 9-10 was trying to give with me. Hell no, I don't do that next. Anyway, point is, the dude trying to throw $1,000. I laughed. I said, I'm not trying to get $1,000. Let me do the knee up in here. While you doing all that, I want to cash a check, a Donald Trump type check, so I can be rich, bitch. Okay? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? While you doing all them $1,000 working for a white man, pay a company, I'm trying to learn how to cash a check, $1 million check, a Donald Trump type check, so I can be rich, bitch. Okay, do the Nene up here. Okay. Oh, I love what she. I love it. Oh, Sheree, I'm sorry. I love me some Nene Leakes. So I'm not trying to beg and work for some other man. I don't care if he is a brother or a Latino brother and give me hell on the job or a woman. Okay, I want to work for myself. I want to be successful on my own. Okay, way before Trump, his racist antics. Okay, that was one of my role models. I didn't care. I don't look like him or not. I want to be rich because I like the fact that he made his empire. And some of us, yes, I'm not a Trump supporter. I do not like the bastard, but we gotta learn sometimes from the enemy if we want to be successful. That's how other businesses do it. You can be an enemy to Burger King. If you have McDonald's, you're going to try to take ideas. So, thank you. Okay? You are talking about how other races take the music and all the other stuff. Once you learn other music outside of the hood, okay? And not to be all stereotypical, okay? And then be successful in it. Y'all don't know how to do it. Stop thinking like a slave. So, that's the point. We need to learn how to, since we spend time on social media, learn how to make money on social media. Learn how to, while you wasting time watching Housewives Atlanta, learn how to make money off of that. Learn how to do something that you love to do, that you spend time. Turn your idle time to a financial time, so you can be rich and talk like Nene and tell your enemies you rich, bitch, like she told Sheree. Okay? So that's why I don't get butthurt when I hear about, oh, you on welfare. You don't know that in the next couple years I won't be on welfare and probably be your boss. Okay? And you won't be talking to me that way. I believe mutual respect, I believe employee abuse, but I be King Z up at a company that you might need a job once that white man kick you to the curb. Okay? And how a white person, a real white person, you want to pretend to be white when you Afro Steve. So, okay? You don't know what you exactly. Okay? Shoes. I don't need no cotton picking and straw picking money. You heard what I said? I don't need no slave cotton picking job or strawberry picking mango working job. I don't want none of that mess. I want to own the farm, own the plantation, taking charge of it. That's how you do it. Y'all too busy trying to think like a slave. That's why we at right now. Quit listening to people who don't, include those coons, who think they hotel and pro-black. If they pro-black, can they be pro-black to get you successful? Can it be pro-black to get you out your problem, not keep you in the problem? Okay? Because see them in they love, they no different than a white racist person. They want to keep you in the problem and laugh at you. That's why I agree with the article that Damien Young and Jamil Hill was talking about in the root, because some of my people are no different than white racist people. And we got white DNA in us, how dark or light we are, so it makes a lot of sense. No matter they try to hide, they try to deny. You know, when you deny the truth, sometimes you act like the falsehood you are. I mean, you act like the devil you are. You claim the white devil, the white, but you acting with that how much melanin you have in you, or how African you look. That devil in you come out. You're over here trying to drag us down. At least I use mine in a good way, not to be demonic. Unless you piss me off. Let me stop. Anyway, point is, so we gotta learn how to use social media to make money, to get out our economic problems, so we can tell the people who call us didn't do nothings that we're not didn't do nothings. While they worry about our business, they ain't do nothing to get out our problem. You know, the people who are your enemies, they ain't do nothing about how they live their life, because they actually don't have a life worrying about us, about on welfare. Like many of us want to be on welfare. You think that back in '98, my dream was to be on the system? That was your dream. You didn't want me, that's why when Bush won, some of you didn't want me to have nothing and tell me to not get out of my problem. Because people who love you help you get out the problem. Listen to you, because you in it, not them trying to run you. You get what I'm saying? You gotta discern these people. These people don't love you. They want to control you because their life is fucked up. That's 9 out of 10. They insecure and they don't want to see you make it. So when people gone and you listen to their behind, who gonna take care of you then? So it's time to use social media for your own job. Listen to videos about how to become a billionaire. There are videos about that. Learn how to make money, how to be successful. Listen to Les Brown. Listen to the Asian guy, I forgot his name, who's a billionaire. I tweeted and even tweeted to Tyrese about how to be successful so he can stop whining. Because I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I did all the yelling and yapping and ranting and all the other stuff. It's time to grow up. I'm almost 40 and I cannot do it no longer. Okay, especially when I almost had my Wendy Williams situation when I was screaming for the Halloween haunted house in the bar, and I had the back of here and up in here too, where my hair been breaking out. Yeah, back in here hurt to the point that it was like my lungs were flopping. Yes. Okay, life is too short. It's time to change direction, change positions, as with Ride the Boat, change as with Aaliyah was saying. Okay, it's no longer, we can't do the same, or do a situation. Okay, so and I'm glad. I don't like the fact Trump won, but now it's a ass whooping for us because it's telling us while we was on Obama situation, we was out of time. And usually we have to learn sometimes when things be taken care of and someone give us what we need, we too busy focus on what we want in life, not what we need in life. Until something hits us in the butt and spanks us in the butt to the point is I don't believe whooping, but I'm letting you know, okay? Then it open our eyes. That's why I say I'm for gentrification. Many times minorities acting a fool in the hood, the barrio, fight each other, black and brown, fighting with any uncle. Okay, doing that drugging and thugging and cholo and all that stuff. Okay, when white folks say, y'all keep on doing that trade, we gonna come in and take that barrio and that ghetto and the hood, and you won't have no place to go because you might think you own the block with that gangsters, but on paper, we own the block. We making your taxes, you can't pay. Okay, you out the dog. We gonna turn to our own community. That's the problem. We're too busy focused on things that's unnecessary. That needs to work on things that we need, and stop trying to fight based on race. You know, doggone well, no brother, Latino brother ain't gonna take that doggone big cake that the white man gonna take. Anything's possible, but in that direction, no. Both of you be knocked down, won't give you no crumb of that cake. I call it like it is. Listen to my metaphor, okay? So, truth of the matter is, we need to stop. Let social media learn how to make money on the internet. Hang with people who are successful. Stop hanging with your homie, your homegirl, who gossip so much, ain't doing nothing in their life. I had to do that too. Especially when I almost got killed last year, okay, in the hood, okay. And it was a wake-up call, and I'm glad that I stayed to myself. I don't hang out with everybody, so we ain't even seen you, because it's the focus on me. I don't want to be in this old doggone danger zone, this old hood and ghetto trash. And the reason why I trash talk the hood, let me explain something to those who think I'm a sellout or a coon. The white racist man doing their redlining and stuff, made the projects. They got their ideas. That's why the ghetto comes from the word doing Jewish, the Jews getting suffer in Nazi Germany. That was still the suffer in. That's why. So over here trying to embrace ghetto and underclass behavior is not going to help us. Let me repeat that. You know different than a coon trying to keep us down. That's why I'm an religious person, because one bad apple spoils another, and y'all keep on letting the bad apple be around you. We don't need to be around that apple, because I ain't trying to be spoiled by that bad apple, because they doing exactly who put the bad apple there is doing. Talking about the white race man put that old coon there, where it be thug out looking all ghetto, head acting a fool. That's their place, is to make us rot for that person. So we can separate that mess. Y'all think I'm being a coon. No, y'all being a coon, being stagflations, being do-nothings. Yeah, you keep to listen to people who don't do nothings, you're going to be in do-nothing, okay? So I'm not sitting here defending the word do nothing in a racist term, but y'all buying to the stereotype my people of Africans and dark light, whatever. Y'all Latino too. Okay? So please stop. Stop. Let's change our behavior. Let's think business wise because it's about our next generation. About my kids whenever I find out whoever Mrs. Right is to me and my grandkids. So they won't be struggling. Y'all selfish making these old babies out of wedlock. Babies out of wedlock putting in private. That's just I'm sorry, it is selfish. I ain't talking about killing. No, you don't have to kill a baby. Keep your legs closed. Keep your little your thing in your pants, bros. Okay? Keep your click cover and your dick cover. Sorry to cuss like that. Sorry to be nasty. But those who understand, keep that cover till you say I do. You talking about single mom, single daddy problem, engaged, home. Okay, well then if you worry about all that time, how about live the moral standard of that by saying I do to the opposite sex and then have sex? Thank you. Because in God's eyes, there is no partiality. You think you over here bashing somebody, you think it's gay by a lesbian, whatever, LGBT, having sex with the same gender, but your behind is having sex with the opposite and ain't married, having excuse me, that's not of the Lord either. There's no partiality in him either. I didn't stop that mess. I'm glad I read that. Can't fool me in that mess. You might have partiality based on your personal interpretation of scripture, based on your own bias than you God, but in it say there's no partiality in him. So while you over here throwing stones, lucky your behind throw some back there before Jesus stopped that and throwing on that woman, okay? Because you were doing a sexual act outside of marriage between a man and a woman. Okay? Instead of my baby mamas and baby daddies. No, instead of killing your babies, okay? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, you worry about the next generation, why don't you do it the right way? Okay? You end up laying in the house with her. Okay, then get married to her. And if you're a true man, start trying to act all hyper masculine, how about trying to do the responsibility of man? Take care of the house. Own the house. Be head of the household. Not live with mama. Okay? It can't call because I'm on public. I pay rent under my name. Not some woman's name, not my grandma's name, I don't know that. Okay? Now, see why a lot of these dudes upset at me because I don't live that stereotypical trash. They used to trying to use fruity women. But if you're going to lay down and make a baby with her, can you learn how to get a job? So I was selling white racist men crack and cocaine. Y'all got on my nerve with that mess. Anyway, so instead of using that mess and put your ass locked up for white racist people put you in jail like they do in Meek Mill, learn how to use social media legally to make some money. So you don't have to worry about working for nobody else and deal with somebody else's bullshit or abuse. And you'll get together and you use that money for your kids. Maybe pay out some child support. Okay? Whatever. So you don't have to worry about that. Because that's we in different time. We not the time we used to use paper. Some companies still do paper application, but we left that when we had typewriters. We got computers now. We got the phone is a computer too, because you have access in there. You can type on there. Okay, so now let's learn how to tell our children to be entrepreneurs, so they don't have to work for nobody else. Because I'm telling you, they don't hire Shaniqua. If I'm going to make a joke. If that Walla Madre cannot get a job because her name is so weird to people in a racist sense, Walla Madre didn't learn how to get a job of her own and have her own business. And trust me, the people who throw her resume won't be working for her anyway because coming in and she remember them people, all she got to do is say, sorry, I don't want you either. Reject them back. Reject them back. That's how I do. If I know some people that didn't have me a job, and I on the carpet, I said, wait a minute, ain't you the person that I put application in, you led? Oh, guess what? Can you leave, please? Yes, I will do that. That's another company down the street. You go work for them. No, I'm in charge, bitch. Male, female. Okay? I'm in charge. I'm the king of the castle here. You don't run this. You want to give me a job? You gave me hell job. You know doggone well you gonna get one. I will be the right to work. What's the right to work? What's that right to work in the what's that thing called? At will. Okay, with you. You at will me when you want to hire me when I was struggling. Okay, now I'll be like that Mike Jones song. Shows. You know that Mike Jones song. When I had the girls didn't want me, but now I got they didn't want to know me. Oh, 2005.